Hello, my dear student. I welcome you all to the maths class. So, in today's session, we are going to start exercise 4.6, which is in page number 84 of your maths NCERT book. So, in this exercise, we are going to basically deal with the closed curve known as a circle. So, circle, we are very much familiar to this term since when you were in class 4, you people have dealt about this topic, you people have got the knowledge of this concept of this term called curve, right? So what is a circle? In our surrounding environment, when you go outside, right, you find many things that are round in shape. A wheel, example, a bangle, a coin, etc. All those are circle, right? So we use the round shape in many ways. It is easier to roll a heavy steel tube than to drag it, right? If somebody asks you what is circle, define circle, then first of all you will make a circle figure and you will write a circle is a simple closed curve. Now you may get another question, can you say that a circle is a polygon? No, a circle is not a polygon. So you may write a circle is a simple closed curve which is not a polygon, right? So this thing we all know that. In our last class also, when we were discussing polygons, we excluded circle as a polygon because circle is not a polygon because it doesn't have any perfect side, it doesn't have any angle. So polygon needs to have an angle, polygon needs to have a side, like triangle, like quadrilateral, like pentagon, hexagon. So these are all the variety of the polygon we have studied. Now in today's session we will be discussing about circle and what are the parts there are present in the circle. So if you I request you all to copy down this in your copy. So I'll erase this. Then first and foremost thing, what is present in the circle is the center. Without center there is no circle. When you were in class 4, I know that most of the students I have taught that to make a circle with the help of a compass, with the help of a bangle. So how did you make that? With the help of a compass, center was there, and with the center, with certain radius value, you made a circle like this, right? You may have a 4 centimeter, you may have a 5 centimeter. So the first and foremost thing is center you need to have. After center, of what radius circle you are making, how much radius circle you are making, so that is a radius. So what do you mean by radius? Radius is a line segment which connect the center to that of the circle. All right, that is a radius. Okay, so we can also say that so here suppose if I give a name O, if I give a name A here, and if I make another line segment from the center O, this is also considered a radius. Another one, if I make C here, if I make D here, all these are radius, right? So you may find more than one radius, right? The plural form of radius will be considered as radii. All right, radii. So you may have more than one radius. You may have one radius in one circle, you may have more than one radius, that will be considered as radius. So what is radius? If somebody asks you the radius, I request you all to copy down this in your copy as I'm going to erase this. Okay, a radius is a line segment, just you can see here from here to here, right? It is from here to this point, from center to this point A. So radius is a line segment that connects the center to a point on the circle, right? This is a radius. So if you have to give the name of the radius OA, if you make another radius that is radii, you are making suppose then OB, then OC, OD, OE. So these are all the radii present in one circle. So you may have more than one radius, that is radii you may have. Okay, so I hope the concept is clear. I'm erasing this part. I request you all to rewind the video and copy this in your copy. All right, if the concept of the radius is clear to you all, then I'd like to go for the next term, that is an arc. or suppose let's not discuss about arc now. Suppose this is a radius. If I connect this line from here straight, if I join the straight line, if I make a straight line from the radius, that is another radius, that means how many radius you find? 2 radius. So if there is a long straight line segment which passes through the center, isn't it this passing through the center? This is the center, and earlier this was only the radius. Now I have connected this radius also from here. If the two radius they are meeting, and if they are crossing through the center, like this over here, like this over here, if it is passing through the center, then this will be considered as diameter. Diameter value is 2r, right? Okay, so diameter, what is diameter? Diameter is a line segment. Suppose if I give a name here, OA, suppose AB, C, D, E, F. So AB is a diameter. Suppose here E, so F. FD is a diameter. Suppose here G. GE is a diameter. So double the radius, you will get the double the radius, you'll be getting the diameter. So diameter is a line segment that always passes through the center. So this over here, this thing I'm going to discuss in exercise 4.6, but before that I'm talking about the top parts which are present. Next, the chord. Okay, the line segment which is not passing through the center. Suppose you may have like this is a center, and suppose the line segment which is not which doesn't pass through the center, what is that called? That is called chord. That is called chord. So a line segment that doesn't compulsory pass through the center is called a chord. The line segment that pass through a center is called diameter. Okay, there is a difference between chord and a diameter. So even diameter is a chord. Okay, diameter is also a chord, but this chord is passing through the center. But the chord which doesn't pass through the center, but the diameter which doesn't pass through the center are called chord. Suppose here if I give a name AB, AB is a chord. Suppose EF is a line segment, here is a chord. Okay, so I hope you got the concept of the chord. Now more unfamiliar terms you people are going to face. So I request you all to keep your brain in an open manner. Next I would like to talk about an arc. You people have drawn an arc many a time, right? You have saw arc in Ramayana, in Mahabharata, right? So arc is nothing but a small part of a circle. Suppose you open a compass. When you open a compass, you make a circle, like semicircle like this. You can see it is a part of a semicircle, part of a circle. All right. So arc, what is arc? Suppose if this is P here and if this is Q here. If P and Q are the 2 points, you will get an arc PQ. Okay, so we will write arc as PQ like this. Okay, so as in the case of any simple closed curve, you can think of interior and the exterior circle, right? Interior circle is present. So if the arc concept is clear, now let me discuss more about interior and the exterior point also. That means interior means the inner portion of the circle, and the exterior means the outer portion of the circle. This is very simple thing. I hope you people understood what is arc, what is interior portion, what is exterior portion. Now, a region in the interior of the circle enclosed by an arc on one side and a pair of radii on the other two sides is known as sector. Now, the another term which we are going to discuss about is a sector. That means from the center, if there is two radius like this passing through, and if this is enclosed by a sector, and suppose if this is enclosed by an arc, then this area will be considered as sector, right? Sector. Most beautiful example I can give you is your pizza. When you go to the Pizza Hut, right, Domino's, so you order for a pizza, you make a slice. In every slice you are finding a sector. That means a combination of a two radii and an arc will form a sector. Will form a sector. Okay, so this is a sector here. So not only in pizza, you find in cake, when you cut the cake, when it is your happy birthday, when you cut the cake, you cut in a triangular pace, right? Suppose this is your cake, and from the center you do like this. So this green part here is an arc till where you have cut, and this is a center here, and these two are the radii, right? If this piece, if this side, if this face you are getting, then this is considered as sector. All right students, so I hope the concept is clear. The concept is clear of the sector. Now let us solve. Now let us discuss about a segment. Segment is nothing in a circle, but you know what is chord now, right? You know arc. The combination of arc, suppose say this is your PQ and this is a chord here A B. Okay, so the combination of an arc, or you can say a region in the interior of a circle, enclosed by a chord and an arc, right? So this is a segment. So a region inside the circle which is enclosed by a chord and an arc is considered as segment. All right, so this is nothing but a chord. All right, okay. The last topic which I am going to discuss about is the circumference. Okay, so you people know what is circumference. Still I am discussing about circumference. So in our other polygon like rectangle, like quadrilateral, we have the term called perimeter. But in a circle we have got a specific name called circumference. Now what do you mean by circumference? The distance around the circle, the total distance around the circle. So the distance between this whole circle will be considered as circumference. Okay, all right, I hope you people understood. So what we have discussed, let us recapitulate. We have discussed about the center, we have discussed about the radius, we have discussed about the diameter, we have discussed about the an arc first, and then sector. Then we have discussed about the chord, right? Chord and the combination of the arc, which was considered as segment. So these all things needs to be remembered by you all. Okay, so kindly I request you all to go through this video properly and note all this work in your copy. Okay, now let us start solving exercise 4.6, which is in page number 84, as already I have mentioned. From the figure, identify the center of the circle. So I've already told in the first part that center is always 1 in any circle. So what is this? This is this point O. So let me write point O is the center of a circle. Okay, next, 3 radii. So in a circle you have got more than one radius. If there is more than one radius, the plural form is radii. So this part, this line segment OC, so let me write OC, this part OA, and yes, over here we have only 3 radii, that is OB dash R 3 radii. Okay, next, number C, a diameter. So diameter, you all know that a line segment that passes through the center. Suppose this is a line segment here which is passing through the center. So here what is the name? Full name you have to give. You cannot give OAC, you will be giving AC. A simple, I am considering only the line segment, right? So AC is a diameter. Now what is the another question? A chord. What is a chord? Chord is a line segment that doesn't pass through the center. So what is this? ED is a line segment with that is not passing through the center, right? ED is a chord then. All right, moving forward to number E, 2 points in the interior. So I have already discussed that also, that in a circle you will have interior region, that is inside the circle, and outside the circle will be considered as exterior. What are the 2 points in the interior? So point O I can write, because point O is alone there. From point O we started drawing radii, we started drawing diameter. So number E will be point O, and what are the other point? point P, right? Point P is also alone there. So point O and P are the points in the interior region of the circle. All right, very simple thing. Next, number F. What are the points in the exterior? Only one point I can see here, that Q. So point Q is in the exterior region of a circle, of this circle. All right. Next, a sector. So whenever sector comes, a word sector comes, remember about the pizza, remember about the cake. When you cut it, the combination of a two radii, yes, the combination of the two radii and an arc will be considered as a sector. So a piece of a pizza, triangular piece, right? So sector, if suppose over here in this figure, this is a sector here. So O A B is a sector, right? Triangular face. Now the last question is left out, that is what is segment in this circle? So segment, you all know that a combination of a chord and an arc, a combination of an arc and an two radii is a sector. A combination of an arc and a chord is considered as segment. So this shaded portion, so shaded region ED is a chord. Sorry, not a chord. We can say segment is a ED. Okay, shaded segment is a ED. So if there is a name, say O, then you can write EOD also. Okay, so this is how we do it. And if suppose you have to give the name of there is no name given for any arc, but here, yes, we can write by ourselves what is the arc here. AB is an arc, right? AB is an arc present in this circle. All right, students, so I hope you people understood, got the concept, what we have studied, what I have introduced, right? So those terms needs to be remembered, as because this is very important for your higher class. All right, so this much for today. In our next class we will proceed with the next sum. Till then, stay safe and healthy. Thank you everyone.